Shalom and welcome to Christian Thought in Our World. I'm Johnny Navarro. I'm actually doing a special video today. It's going to be very brief, and it's regarding Brother Erick Ramirez. Uh, anyone who's been watching the show knows, we had done episode 32, I believe, on the 23rd. I'm sorry, it was the 22nd of September. Um, it was on the 22nd of September. We did episode 32, I believe, on the subject of the sovereignty of God, and we had planned to do the next episode tonight on predestination. And those who have followed us on social media are aware of the situation, but I wanted to do this video for those that are not aware of it. In 6 days after the last episode, on Wednesday, September 28th, Erick was feeling extremely fatigued and decided to head home early from work to take a nap. After his nap, he was to have dinner with his father and his brother, but did not have the energy to drive over to their house. He called and asked his brother to come over his house for dinner and a movie. After their arrival and after dinner, they all sat down in the living room to watch a movie. After some time, Erick's brother noticed that Erick's breathing was sounding abnormal. He called out to him a few times, and Erick did not respond. He immediately got up and began to try waking Erick up. He noticed that Erick stopped breathing and began to perform CPR. After a few unsuccessful tries, they called 911. The paramedics arrived about 10 minutes and began to work on Erick. Although the time frame is still fully unknown, it took about 20 minutes for the paramedics to resuscitate Erick. Erick was rushed to the hospital where he received great care, but all the testing was showing that the brain damage from the lack of oxygen to the brain was too severe for a recovery of any sort. After a few days of testing and keeping Erick alive, the neurologist informed Erick's wife that the damage was too catastrophic and that there was zero chance for Erick to wake up from this. The decision was made on Tuesday, October 4th, to let Erick go in peace. Now, this is the information that I got. I was not there when these things happened, and I didn't find out about it until the next day, which was the Thursday, the 29th of September. Erick Ramirez is one of my dearest and closest friends. He is still in his coma. They have not, they haven't turned off the machines yet, but it's only a matter of time. Erick and I met in November of 2006, and like I said, he's one of my dearest and closest friends. It's very painful for those of us who have known Erick for many years, and just I've learned so much from him. He was just a great human being, a great friend, someone who was loved by so many, and we feel for not only for Erick but also for his wife, for his brothers, his father. His mother had passed away about a year or two. His father is elderly but still alive, and he's got two brothers. So we only ask here. I wanted to inform everyone about the situation. Um, uh, so this is somewhat hard to say, because Erick was actually he was the one who spearheaded Christian thought in our world, and he was one of the founding members of Acts Reformed Church, which is where we attend, and he was a deacon. So he was very, very loved, and he will be very, very missed. It would truly be a miracle for God to decide to awaken him from this current situation. And the irony about this is that Erick and I, in that last episode that we taught on the sovereignty of God, we actually talked about death. We talked about the fact that we need to submit to the lordship of God, because everything serves his purpose. God has determined when we're going to live, when we're going to die, and we have to just focus upon what we're going to do while we are still here. Now, given the current situation, they have set up a GoFundMe to help his wife with the expenses, and I have put the link to the GoFundMe in the description of this video. So please, I ask you all for prayer. I ask you all for if the God moves in your heart to try to help the family, as they are going to have a lot of expenses with all the hospital and then everything that goes forward from that. The church is going to help them, and many have donated to the GoFundMe. And so just we wanted everyone to know that our heart goes out to my dear, my one of my closest and best friends, Erick Ramirez, who will truly be missed. And with that, I just wanted to say thank you all for watching. We will be putting Christian Thought in Our World on a brief hiatus, and but I will be I will be uploading some pre-recorded videos that I think people will enjoy. So thank you very much for watching, and please help the Ramirez family in this very, very difficult time. Please, please pray for them. Thank you, and God bless.